control. Now every game's a rerun, same script, same role. Board locks, jaw drops, heartbeat dead stop. You draw, you pass, you scoop, let's shine. When the O hits the table, your world falls asleep. Every unit soaks in silence. Every player dies on its feet. I don't break you, I erase you. Turn your power into stone. When the O hits the table, you already lost to the O. Tiny shop on a side street, plastic sleeves, fluorescent hums. Damon flips the sign to open, then shuffles his own thumbs. Buys in on his own box, breaks just one pack. I'll quit this time for a common stare back, laughing while the chase car walks the line. Brick hand, he keeps drawing all the scars, all blanks, so smart. Every pool just leaves a mark, stacked out, so tight sleep when the lights go out. Brick hand, but he's still shuffling in the dark. Brick hands, cold heart, but he's still shuffling in the dark. Late night store full of chatter, locals cutting to top 8. Dame drops game 1 to a land flood. Game 2, he never draws his hate. He signs the slip with a sad face, says good games but chews his tongue. Sleeps behind the glass display case, dreams of wins that never come. Brick hand, he keeps drawing all the scars, all blanks, so smart. Every pull just leaves a mark, stacked out, so tight sleep when the lights go out. Brick hand, but he's still shuffling the dark. Brick hands, cold heart, but he's still shuffling it in. One more regional on the flyer, pin crooked on the corkboard wall. He stares at it like a mirror, says, I'm tired of always falling short of the call. So he goldfishes till the sunrise, rebuilds list cuts all the pride, learns to mow what he can't carry, leaves the rest on the table behind. Brick hand, he's still drawing all the scars, same card to start. Now he plays past every mark, bad flips burned out, but he won't fall when the lights go out. Brick hand, he plays it tight and plays it smart. Top deck, enter on turn 4, crowd breath, hell then they roar. 10 times the slip, he's qualified. Walk inside and for once it feels like the odds are right. What a sound! Group chat pops at 3 a.m. You see the drop, link it there. I'm broke this month. You say we laugh. Relax. I'll grab it for you, man. Hey. Tiny room, towels on the floor, plastic soldiers got in every drawer. Swear we're done, then one of us sends a leak and ruins all our plans. With a backlog brigade, out of control, shelves overflowing, but we still want more. I don't won the game. Oh yeah. Pre-order stacked like a metal wall. Spreadsheet crying, ignorant the calls. You say stop, I send you a code, bro. You'd be dumb to let this go. We're the backlog brigade, out of control. Shells overflowing, but we still want more. I don't need a thing, turns into four. Boxes at the door like a mega war. We're the backlog brigade, stuck in a loop. If I don't buy it, I'll buy it for you. Bad influences in a plastic blue. No more space, but we're making room. Close, it's full. Desk is gone. Floor is just a cardboard lawn. Mom says, where will you sleep? We just grin on top the heap. We're the backlog brigade, out of control. Shells overflowing, but we still want more. I'm on a break, last a day and most, till someone drops a link and we raise a toast. We're the backlog brigade, stuck in a loop. If I don't buy it, I'll buy it for you. Bad together, that's what we do. No more space, but we're making room. Backlog brigade, till the walls cave in. If you don't need it, I'll get it for you. Sleeves still crinkled, brand new playmat smell. Shaking hands, shuffling, trying not to dwell. Drop my first unit, brick on turn two. He said, nice try, kid, then swings for game through. They say just be good, what does that even mean? I'm reading every card, still losing every scene. I ask for secret tech, or some cracks that can sing. All I get is that same line, just be good on repeat, on repeat. Hit up the champion, stack of shiny wins. Ask him how'd you get there, where do I begin? Think 3 turns further, count their outs and yours. Plan your path to victory before you're keeping score. But he says just be good, I write it in my phone. Walk home in the darkness, feeling stuck alone. I'm searching for a guide, some rule I never knew. All I get is that same line, like it's supposed to be true. So I watch my own replay, see the cracks I missed. Floating dead options, greedy little risk. Change one card, then another, trim the cute ideas. Suddenly my turns are run by fear. Maybe just be good means fail and then review, means shuffle up tomorrow. Let the loss teach you, that's why every card's here, that's what every line does. Just be good, so sounding like learn to trust your gut. Now I sit across him, heart still beating fast. He grins, says you're improving, those bad habits pass. I laugh and I answer like he wants it to. I'll give you my best advice, just be good, you'll pull through. 10 years gone, tech box in a drawer, dust on the sleeves, you locked the door. They said it's back, new era, new frame. Your 2020 Cub, you felt that flame. One sealed box, swore you were through, but cardboard and colors still remembered you. Every draw step feels like coming home. Every flip, every risk says you're not alone. Overflowing affection for the game again. Airing at the table like it never ended. Thought you'd shuffle the last, guess you lied back then. Overflowing affection, yeah. It's back again, oh yeah. Overflowing affection.
You said, I'm just grabbing one plastic bag turned into tones. Every payday, same dumb grin. Let it print, can't let it slip. Closets full, so you hit the floor, then the hallway, then the door. Every shelf a tiny war. You swear you'll build them all like before. Your back looks to the ceiling. I'm stepping sideways just to breathe in. Can't find the couch, can't find the sink. All I see are boxes stacked in steel blue ink. Too many kids, you'll start next weekend. Too many cards for one good hand. I said buy less, you just laugh and say they'll be worth more someday. Deck boxes lined like bricks, still seal packs you save for kicks. You say you're testing lists in your head, but you just scroll for pre-orders instead. Kitchen tables buried deep, pallet poses where you sleep. You say you'll sort them when you can, but I just watch you place another stand. Your back looks to the ceiling. I'm tiptoeing through tiny mechanics. Can't see the floor, can't see the frame. Every room another battlefield by name. Too many kids, you'll prime next weekend. Too many cards for one good hand. I said buy less, you just grin and say they'll be worth more someday. One day. You used to have friends on that sofa. Now it's all cardboard and chrome. Tell me when the war is over, will there be any room left for home? Your back looks to the ceiling. I'm backing out before I'm sealed in. Can't cross the room, can't find the door. You say you're happy, but you still want more. Too many kids, you'll build this weekend. Too many cards for one good hand. I said buy less, but you just shrug and say I'll have time one day.
sleeves in a cardboard box. Thought the grind was done. Old playmates gathering dust in the lot. just calls my pairing. Same faces, same loose ends. Wing gun them in my starting five. Zero waiting like a loaded phrase. Curves clean, lines live, bending all derails in the haze. Miscount one trigger, miss one swing for game. Little cracks grow bigger, and they all know my name. Looting, I roll three, or in the almost there. Top cut on the continent, but I bust out here. A brick hand, bad draw, same story every week. Shuffle up, sign a slip, can't blame the streak. I'll treat the first win like a trophy made of gold. Raise my mat like a banner, that's the vow I hold. Till I break this curse in Uden's crowded hall. I swear the next 03 will be the last one I recall. Oh yeah, I've signed too many slips with my head hung low. Watch the prizes pass me, watch the champions glow. But I'm done with calling it just bad luck. Every misplay mapped, every crack stitched up. So here's my oath to the friends on the rail, to the late night reps and the tiny fails. I'll treat that first local win like a world stage call. Newton, no 03. I'll redraw that name. Aaron, the closer, not the butt of the game. Steady hands, clear lines. I can feel it in my chest. Same cards, new card. I'll play them like a guess. I'll lift that first win like a trophy made of gold. Left till my voice breaks. Let the story be told. When I break this curse in Uden's crowded hall, you'll hear my oath ring out. I finally took it all. Hey, hey. Yeah. Yo. First round. Dennis drops his hand. Mulls 2-5, still breaks again. Shakes it off, just laughs and shrugs. Says, guess I'm learning, wish me luck. Hey, hey. 03 standing by the door. Paper slip at the bottom of the board. Judge walks over with a side grin. Last place prize, you're up again. Lucky Dennis, losing every game. Still walks out with a backpack full of trade. Foils in his pockets, pearls in his sleeve. We all say your name when somebody high rolls big. That's a lucky Dennis. That's a lucky Dennis. Cracks a pack between the rounds. Whole shop stops, we gather round. Gold stamp, shiny crowd goes wild. He just blushes like a nervous child. Draft and draft, he floods on lands. Different play match decks and plans. Row, I scrubbed, he says, I've said, was prize ball, looks like heart shot mad. Lucky Dennis, losing every game. Still walks out with a backpack full of trade. Foils in his pockets, pearls in his sleeve. We all say your name when somebody high rolls big. That's a lucky Dennis. That's a lucky Dennis. You take the L's, we take the memes. You're the legend of our scene. When the pack just spits out heat, we call your spirit like a cheat. Channel Dennis from the back of the store. Channel Dennis, and it hits once more. You're dead last, but when you leave, you're the richest loser we've ever seen. Oh, lucky Dennis, losing every game. Still walks out with a backpack full of trade. Foils in his pockets, promos in his sleeve. We all say your name when somebody high rolls big. Lucky Dennis, freaking every turn. Still gets more than any of us earned. Deckless, tragic, life total grip. But if the jackpot hits, we swear it came from him. That's a lucky Dennis. red and blue sleeves laid out on the table. You blink once, board's already unstable. Cheap little units flooding like a siren swarm. You were shuffling for a fair fight, I came ready for a storm. This is the one you over in 2 minutes flat. RX 7 at the front, charts are cool on your back. US, how is this fun? Why a lifeline turns to ash? This is the 1-year war, I attack, you just watch me crash. Turn 1, turn 2, you're still reading your new hand. I'm on my 5th low cost, already claiming all your land. You built some perfect concept, I brought plastic speed and spite. You brought a ruble to the table, I brought a bar fight. This is the 1-year war. Rubber in 2 minutes.
Hij moet toch gewoon...
RX 70 at the front, charts are cool on your
Hij moet toch gewoon zijn telefoon sideways leggen.
This is the 1-year war, I attack, you just watch me crash.
Jawel. Dan kan je toch alles zien? Ja. Ja, je ziet toch je deck, je hand, je sleeves, alles toch? Shield misschien niet helemaal, maar...
What's inside that
Yeah.
holy file? Just the word attack in 12-inch type span the field. Swarm and swing, same small body, same big sting. You pay premium for a punchline you could have learned by losing twice. This is
Haha, succes!
1-year war. Over in 2 minutes flat. 2 minutes flat. Activity at the front, charts are cool on your back. You came here to think it through, I came here to
Ja.
the mad. This is the 1-year war. You scoop while I laugh at that.
Ja. ik word DQ, man. Even andere redenen.
You came home grinning, arms full of packs, saying some friends showed you this little thing. Kitchen table turned into your battlefield. I watched you shuffle while I washed dishes. Saturdays used to be movies and ramen. Now you're up early, chasing that wind. You kiss my cheek, say I'll be quick, I promise. I eat alone, lights low, phone bright again. You'd rather chase cardboard dreams than hold my hand, saving all your love for a new deck plan. Every maybe next week cuts a little worse. Guess I'm second place to your universe. I asked for a date, you check the schedule first in your world of cards. Cardboard comes first. Group chat glowing on your tired face. You laugh louder there than you do with me. Every paycheck turns into shiny paper. We split instant noodles, you sleeve your babies. I try to learn names, pretend I belong, but you talk in combos. I just hear distance, I put on lipstick. Ask Friday, just us. You say sorry, locals. It's kind of important. You'd rather chase cardboard dreams than hold my hand, saving all your love for a new deck plan. Every maybe next you're proud. But I'm tired of cheering from the lost and found. I'm here on the shelf, collecting dust while you gamble our time on plastic and trust. You'd rather chase cardboard dreams than hold my hand, saving all your love for a new deck plan. Every maybe next week cuts a little worse. So I'll pass this turn, lay my heart in the dirt if I stay with you. Cardboard comes first, yeah. In your world of cards, cardboard comes first. Sleeves still stiff, brand new playmat, watching all the veterans shuffle like it's nothing. You're sliding late, coach saves you a chair. Top 3 in your
So we back again with the online locals. As usual, last time I was sick, still a bit sick. Flu epidemic, guys. And yeah, starting up, we have 12 players today. So probably like 4 rounds, I think, probably. And let's see what's going to happen. GD03 meta has happened. BP has been topping a lot of NTCs over here. And bigger tournaments. Finals from America. Finals from Japan. So how much blue-purple will we see today? And at the bottom we see the Marida Banejar alt playmat. It's nice. Do you know that the Banager card is actually beta art? Ay, 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 ay. I think that the top player goes first. Second, sorry. Because he has the EX resource. And we see the Chinese dress EXRP, the extra promo cards. For what I understood, you have to buy around 200 yen of stuff or something. Like they have to buy like 200 euro, 20 euro. It's like a certain amount of money. Get it for free, but technically, a lot of us probably just bought it on eBay or somewhere else. And setting up some shields as well. And on the bottom we see the Seleta Minorin EX resource from BCF. Guess he was standing in line to get them. Still setting up. And let's see when we can start. See that they both mulliganed? Right. That's kind of oof. I wonder if you guys also did a lot of GT03 locals. Because there have been a lot of them, but like from what I see like online, a lot of red, blue, purple, or purple in general. Some wing, Dynamis wing. Someone is reconnecting his webcam. And putting down the shields as well. You know that the first table has a buy, so technically this is the second table, so this is what it is. And let's draw phase, research phase, and let's go. Bottom player starts first and passes his turn into the top player, getting his first turn into a draw. And let's see if he is able to put something down. He is not, so he's probably not on the blue-purple package. Let's see what happens here. 2 resource and decides to pass. Still curious what they both are playing. Blocker deck, red deck, pays 1 for overflowing affection, showing that he is playing a white package. Is it a white blue? green? It is white blue, I think. Which is the the pair card. I think it's that one, right? Not sure if it's a 3D source. Let's see what he's able to play. He doesn't put down any units. Going to level 4, 3 resource. Let's see if he's able to put down anything at this turn. Not putting anything on the board, not committing anything. Is this a red ping deck? Or is it just bricked? One of those options. Seeing in the meta that a lot of people have changed up decks a lot, so there's the heavy red command decks going around, which is going either red, purple, red, blue, which is very popular. And base 3 for the Show of Resolve, drawing 2 more cards, essentially saying you put down something first. Going into level 4. And is he going to put down anything? And he is passing again. Ending up being a very interesting board state with no units on the field. Do know that the blue package actually has a lot of advantage if he puts down a Lefrit and Striker pack. Probably thinking that he is playing a Spellslinger deck or Command Style deck, which he probably, yes, he puts down the 2/4 Striker token. Going into level 5, he is able to ping down 1 unit at least, but is it worth it? He decides to pass again, saying, I don't care about your units on the board, I will see what I put down. Going into level 6 and puts down the Masala and just saying, you know what, you have nothing on board? Or he's not saying that's just attack, but just going into end phase, nothing. So level 6 decides to pay 4 for a G threat. And that's it. So now I guess it's time to get owed because now the Salah is on the field. This is gonna be a very painful turn. Let's see what is gonna happen. 2 resource up still. Is he gonna put on the O? Is he? He plays 5. Is he gonna bring out the big body when the O hits it? When the O alt art hits the table, and he's gonna link it with the Optimus alt art. Why is he so poor that he doesn't have the Masala alt art? So he basically gives the effect of repair 2 on the Masala, giving it repair 3, also able to draw a card because of the Jupiter's unit, and pays his EX to put another Optimus onto the O, giving it repair 2 extra, giving it repair 5, setting up his turn perfectly, and now he's able to stall out the board. Attacking with the Masala into the EX base. And curious if he's gonna swing into the unit or not. He is deciding to swing into the unit. Essentially taking like some damage. Or he did not choose to attack in the unit. You note that the G threat is the alt art going into. Does he decide to swing with the blockers or does he decide to pass? No end of turn effects. No end of turn pings, essentially giving the O maximum health back. This is painful. Is he actually that bricked? Let's see what he actually puts down right now on level 7. Level 7, only 1 card in trash? What is even happening here? Is this the ultimate brick? Like, it is a commanding board state. A Kshatriya link pinging 2. Under the frit and the token. And he is gonna swing into... And he still needs to declare which one he pings. So, pings to the frit, blocks with the striker pack token, taking 2 damage and dealing some damage to the frit. Still having 2 resource up. Painful. Is he able to do something about it? No, he is not. If the upper player is still going to level 7. However, if he is able to put another O, it will mean probably a board lock. And I see the timer was bugged. I'll just basically deduct some time of his. So, but like, Amuro Gundam as well, giving everything power, even the Lefrit, attacking with the Lefrit. He is paying 2 to pay a close combat, dealing 2 damage to the Lefrit. But that also means that he is unable to clear anything else. So he decides to play for 2 costs another Lefrit, having 3 repair units on board. Kinda painful. Let's see what he is able to do. Swings with DO into the shield, Razel. So this is not a command brick. I don't know exactly what is happening here. I'm curious what he actually has in hand. Like, is it the hand of pilots or something? Like, assuming like nothing is happening. Like the first card he played is the G-Fat into the Xathia Link, close combat, and Razel. So attacking with the RX into Kshatriya, trading each other. And deciding not to attack again. So let's see what actually happens now. Going into level 8. What is going to happen now? Is like, is he able to pull down a board that is able to clear this? He puts a Unicorn Destroy mode link. You know that Banager allows him to draw a card on link, still having 1 resource up. Attacking. And resting the Masala. And blocking with the Lefrit, taking 2 damage in return. Slowly peeling at the board. And what does he decide to do? He decides to pass. Attacking with the O into the shield. Nothing. I think it's the small Kshatriya. And what else is going to happen? In the meanwhile, let me check how fast the other matches are going. Didn't say much about this yet, so. Trading the Masala linked into the Unicorn Destroy mode, giving him no opportunity to build a board, and he puts down another Masala. Doesn't decide to link it yet. And pays 2 for another striker pack, essentially getting a 2/4 token again. And putting the repair unit on board as well, going into pass, I assume. 4 units on the board. Hard thing to clear. Almost maximum level. What is he able to put down? He has a lot of cards in hand. Is he able to build a board that is able to beat this amount of units? Another Unicorn Destroy mode. Drawing again. Swinging into. Yes. Taking 2 damage in return. Plays 2 for Rizel. And decides to pass. Getting into level 9, I think. 5 cards in hand. What is he able to put down now? He pays 2 to switch the base into the Kusanagi, bouncing the Rizel into the hand. Trying to keep board control over here. Is he able to put down another unit to make the trade favorable? He pays another 3 to put a Gundam down. Pays 1 for the pair to give everything plus AP. Swings into Unicorn Destroy mode. Trading it away. Emptying the shield. Attacking into shield with the O. Getting the normal G threat there. And pays 2 for another striker pack. Having 4 attacks on board now. And drawing for turn again. Let's see what he's able to do. He has maximum resources. 3 shields left. Opponent has 2 cards left in hand. I don't think he has enough for a Banshee play. So let's see what he is able to do. Need to get rid of at least 1 unit. He does pay 3 and Kshatriya Link, so he's able to destroy at least 1. Improved technique for 3 damage on the token. He is able to ping another one on the field, which is probably the RX, I assume. That technically is not possible. The Masala is level 6. Oh wait, it is the one on pair. So now on attack he can't ping it. He decides to block with it as well, leaving him with only 2 attacks left. 2 cards left in hand. I thought it was the ping from the attack, but he declared the ping from the attack on the Gundam now. So yeah. And he pays 2 more for the Rizel. Essentially saying, you can't finish me, but I can tap you with the Oh, this is kind of painful. So let's see. 3 cards in hand. Is he put down another link unit? He pays 2 for another Kusanagi, bouncing the result back into the hand. And swinging with the Gundam into the shield. Improved technique, dealing 3 damage. Which he is able to put down on the Gundam, making it have 4 damage. Repairing 2, which puts him later down into another improved technique possibility. Is he designed to swing? He is designed to swing the shield. And what's that? Show of resolve. Not another ping. Pays 3 for another RX-78. And ends his turn. Is he able to clear 2 units? That's the question. With 10 resource. It is a hard matchup, and also seeing that the top player also has some flu complaints here. So we do have some problems here. Flu epidemic, guys. Another Kshatriya. I mean, if you have so many cards in hand, you just have all the Kshatriya links. And what does he decide to ping? He pings the RX? Yes? No? 2 cards left in hand. Decides to ping that one. And the other one. Swings. Yes, straight. Okay. Still has some cards in hand. Pays 1 for the base. Still has some resource left. Amuro. Swing. Okay. And swing of that one. Does he have an action in hand? He does not. And that's game. That was a lot of brickening there. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go to table 3. Oh yeah, that game is over, so we can go back. This game is still going on. It's the blue-purple versus red-white Justice. We do see that blue-purple has put down the Corsica base, having double Leo tokens, blocking with the launcher strike. However, blue-purple only has 1 card in hand, but 4 units on the field. Enemy still has 4 cards into the shield. So let's see what he's able to do. He decides to pass. Is this maximum resource turn? Now it is. Draws for turn. Let's see what he has in hand. Pays 1 for Vesalius base. You do see the Lupus Rex in blue-purple right now. Not a popular choice. Swings with Justice into the Corsica base. And decides to pass. Okay. Do note that we have Afran. I think he has damage, right, on that unit. There's some dice on it, yeah. Can't see really clearly how much damage he has. But do know that it is usually 5-6. We have Afran Zala, 2 HP pilot. He is swinging with the Lupus. He swings with the Lupus into the shield. He needs to block this in order to protect the base, and he does. Okay. He's having 2 cards in hand. What does he have in hand? He puts down 2. Another 2 for the Barbatos and the Yakuren. The purple Rizal. I think it's improved technique, right? Yeah, he put improved technique. Technically, should have probably swung with the Angsha. Now having the problem that you don't have enough attacks. Overflowing affection, drawing 2, discarding 1. Very close match this. And he put down a Rao. And puts down an Aegis. Still has 1 card in hand. And decides to pass. No blockers on the field. Is he able to top deck a pilot? Base 3 for the RX. And decides to swing with the Barbie. 3 damage. And swings with the Anksha. Another 3 damage, killing the base. Still having 2 units up that can attack. And deciding to pass. Trying to go for the 1 turn kill. However, the enemy can still just double hit into his units. He is swinging his Aegis. He pays 1 for the base first. Giving plus AP, however, it's level 5 or higher. Doesn't really matter for the ping, but does filter a card. Trading into the Barbatos and swinging into. The problem is like, do you decide to swing? Because if you top deck a Amaro or another pilot, the pair will give you 6 HP. He decides to hit that one. Pays 1 of 3 for the launcher strike. Probably asking how much HP is 7 HP. Decides to swing onto the Justice. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Pays 1 for the 2-2 and passes. And there is the other improved technique. 0 cards in hand, double Leo tokens. Swinging into the shield. Fatal Strike, dealing 1 damage to the enemy. What else does he have in hand? Nothing. Decides to pass. Decides to draw for turn. What else does he have? Pays 2 for Adapt. Pinging 1 on himself and 1 into the Launcher Strike token. You can't attack with that unit you just played, mister. So he needs to untap it back. He does have the double Leo tokens. However, attacking with the Leo token does mean that he is able to get damage back. However, technically in this position, it is actually worth it to tap the Leo tokens. He is tapping them 1 by 1. Does he decide to ping anything back? He does not, and ends the turn. Swings into the shield. Barbatos puts down Lefrit, slowly stabilizing here. Yeah, technically this is a painful setup because there is not many cards he has. Does he have something that he is able to put down? Swings with the adept into the shield. Trading, I guess. Oh, trading, yeah. Okay. Swings into the launcher strike. And he puts down, withdraw the NT. 4 NT. The first person to put down more units down actually wins. Swings with the Lefrit into the shield. Yakuran. Dealing 2 damage. Swinging both into the base again. And passing. End of turn, repair. Close combat. Dealing damage. 2 damage. Yes. It happens before the repair step, so. Well, this is actually interesting. Another 2-2. Oh, and again, the double. Oh, yeah. Taking away and passing. Close combat. Into the weenie again. Ping-a-ling-a-ling, I guess. So it is 2 cards in hand. Decides to pass. Well, that's actually painful. Decides to put on the unit first. No, the Corsica base. There's 2 Leo tokens again. So he needs to put down 2 more. Yeah, I know. It's always the blue-purple, man. Always blue-purple, taking that shield as well. What else is he able to put down? 4 units onto the board. 1 into the shield. Overflowing affection, alternate art. Again 1 into the shield. Decides to improve technique it to kill the unit. And what is he? Oh yeah, puts down there. Okay. And always the blue purple, man. Always the blue purple. You're not a blue purple enjoyer. The Providence. And nothing. That's painful. Ay. This is scoopable. Hopefully he does have a base. Attacking into the shield. Justice. And yeah, if you can't block or ping, yeah, I mean, you can improve technique 1, but still, yeah. That means the last one will hit and it will finish the game. Winning versus red-white. Always blue-purple. Always blue-purple. I don't think it's the same. Let me ask. This is not the match still. It's done. So it's like it's not still not going on anymore. So ay. 0-3. Are you 0-3? Are you already losing? Are you already 0-1? Man. 0-1 already. Breaking every turn, right? It's okay. You are lucky Dennis. Lucky Dennis. You need to win the tournament if you just pull good. It's like how it works, right? Just pull the good cards and it's good. Let me check where they are doing. Just waiting till the round starts. So 12 people. It means 4 rounds. Yeah, but lucky with pools is sometimes more than enough, man. Like if you just pull the good stuff, it's like good. Just waiting, just waiting. Blue, purple. 17 viewers. Aye, guys. We are a lot of people here. Could you still like what's it called? Like the meta is like I don't think everybody plays like the like blue purple right now, so I'm not sure. Maybe a lot of red, some counters. Oh, was like beta thing, like a lot of wing, but blue purple just built different, man. We're still waiting for the matchups, or what is this? Be right back then. Let me check what they.
Let's get out, get you there. Sign lucky never scoops, even when the odds look cursed. Break hands, back draws always seem to hit 'em first. Every final slips away, for the finish, same old pain. Sun lucky never scoops, shuffles so back in again. Shuffles so back in sideboard notes in tiny ink. Coach draws lines and arrows till you barely blink. Deck list tweaked night after night. You grind on kitchen tables till the sky turns white. Sun lucky never scoops, even when the odds look cursed. Break hands, back draws always seem to hit him first. Every final slips away, for the finish, same old pain. Sun lucky never scoops, shuffle so back in again. multiplies, you're not. You're closer than you think, you just haven't had your shot on the table. Name on the slip, you lose on a misplay, but you're smiling, bump fists up. Sun ducking never scopes, even when the odds look cursed. Brick hands,
Okay, we finally starting again. Ay. It is red blue versus DO. So let's see how it will go. Curious what kind of red blue build he is playing. Is he playing the new Spellslinger Marida Manager build, or is he playing the original low to the ground aggro version with Banshee top end? Let's see what will happen. Unlikely, like, it's a Bandai classic, man. It's like it's like what I said in Digimon to my friend. It's like, just watch. Control's meta now. What they gonna buff? They're gonna buff aggro decks, which is like not aggro, but like Digimon, you can either turbo or swarm, which are like the two mechanics in which you basically can gain easy advantage. With turbo being like either turboing field or turboing Digivolution, right? But they did. And now probably they're gonna buff control again, so it always works both ways. I think in Gundam it probably will be the same in that they probably will now buff like removal a lot more. But if they buff red too much, it will kind of be annoying because then you can't play against like around it anymore because removal is one of the stronger mechanics in card games usually. So we will see what Bandai will do about the problem. I do think that they addressed the 1 UR problem, but they basically made another Menaces in blue purple, so I think aggro in general is just very strong in Gundam right now. There's not that much resource management because you get the resource every turn. They retap every turn as well. So keeping hands. And that the red-blue player starts. And we are again see the Asian Chinese dress promo from China again. A lot of people having that right now, going probably for 20 euros. So going to level 2, 1+1 EX resource, but playing DO, probably passing turn unless you have over affection and passing. And I guess our guys are both drinking. I mean, yeah, hopefully no alcohol. Going to level 2. And I see I need to fix the timer here again. It's some tech issues here. Which is a double pass. Is he, however, as bricked as the last guy? You know what's actually funny? He's playing double. Yeah, no, think about it. He's playing against red blue 2 times now. Damn. Does he have improved technique? No, he does not. Level 4. Swinging with the Rick Diaz. Oh, tapping 3. Now it comes. Is this the build we think it is? Improved technique. Killing the Rick Diaz. Saying goodbye, my friend. And now he actually has an empty board. And saved he is EX. Paying 3 for a show resolve, drawing 2 cards. Pot of Greed, SP, showing how rich he is, or good with pools. Which is the Lalaloon art. Not everybody likes it. People are meaning though, it does like a goose on it, so they're telling me like it's a Talgis goose. So. Level 4. Paying 2 to put down the Kshatriya. The vanilla. Just saying, you have an empty board? I will not have an empty board. It is the O versus red blue. So I guess our O player has the fun of going to double red blue. 2/4 token against red, the perfect choice. Let's see what other plays he's able to make. Going to level 5, which is a Kshatriya turn. Is he able to put down a Kshatriya double ping? Let's see what is going to happen. actually decides to pay 3, or not decides to pay 3, decides to pay 1, 2. What was it? It's like 1, 2, 4. Another Kshatriya, still having 3D source up. What does he decide to do? Does he decide to remove the other blocker? He does not. He pays 3 for another improved technique, killing Derek Diaz again. Still having the attack open. Yes, he does. Swings with 3 into the EX base, destroying the EX base, and have another unit upfield as well. So, saying to you, Mr. O, are you able to set up going into level 6, which is the Masala turn, as we all know? Is he trying to build board? And he is putting the alt art Masala, actually showing he has some money, and doing Overwhelming Affection, drawing 2 and discarding 1 card. I am so disappointed because last game he was not playing the double alt art. He only had 1, which is sad. So, fixing his sleeve. So, let's see what he does have. Going into level 6, which actually has a lot of opportunity to kill that Masala. The O's weakness is, though, that if you are unable to build the board you want, you actually are unable to gain enough advantage. The most greed play you want to do is basically put down a Masala down and wait for next turn and link with the Poptimus on your O to gain massive advantage, killing units and also being able to ping. But let's see what he is actually doing. He is paying 3 for a Corsica base, showing he's actually playing the low to the ground version of Red Blue Ping with Corsicas. However, this does set up for a no play. He is paying 3. No, he's not paying 3. And decides to pass. Not going for the full ping build. Actually has some units in it, which is a nice mix of units. Decides to swing with the the Masala. That means that he does not have the board setup that he requires. Destroying the enemy base. And swinging with the 2-4 blocker, hitting a Rizal. One day you will pass in your O. I mean, your full Poptimus. Do you have 4 Masala? I forgot if you had 2. See this one? We are disappointed. What does that card do? Is that the perfect strike? I think it is. 3 blockers. 4 blockers. 2 tapped. Level 7 though. Not high enough for level 8 Geekox. Let's see what he has. Ay. Not fully pimped. For the Amuro Gundam, what is he even resting? Do know that it does make the Kshatriya actually hit for 4. Contemplating what to do. Having 4 huge bodies on the field is kind of painful though. Like, hard to make like easy choices now. It's like, what do you ping? What do you attack? Attacking with the Kshatriya 4/4 into probably the. We know the enemy can't ping, right? So attacking the perfect strike. So yeah, like okay, attacking the. Going for board clearance. 4/4. Don't forget that you get a +1 from the Gundam, but he is swinging into. Technically, you can swing into the masala. Trading into the masala. Okay. Why did he not attack the launcher strike token? If he attacked launcher, yeah, but I don't know. Attacking to the shield. Optimus into the hand. Nasty. That's gonna be a nice O setup. Yeah, you should have attacked. You should have attacked with the Kshatriya into the launcher strike token. Because then technically he would only take 2 damage. So it will still survive. The O cannot ping regardless, right? Unless he does play anti. But even then it's like still what, 2 damage against 4 HP. So still like better. Also not tapping with the RX is also dangerous. Because right now I was saying he used the EX before. Right now it's like if he does have a O because he grabbed the Populus from the shield, he is able to arrest the RX regardless, and yeah, you just swing it in that one. So it's like he is able to make a lockout board now, so that's the painful thing. And he did also tapped all his resources, so the opponent also knows he is safe to make greedy plays, getting into the O alt art, putting down the normal Poptimus, not rich enough to get another alt art, giving it a pair 2 onto the Masala, giving it repair 2, drawing a card because it's Jupiter's card. And now is all happening what we were all scared for. Is basically a lockout of the field. Is he able to put on another pilot onto the Masala? Because if you do, he's able to survive against a token. So if you have another Poptimus, would be very nice. Like Poptimus in, you can like heal 5 after hitting the Gundam. When the O hits the table, put every unit to sleep, but right now it's more like putting us to sleep. Attacking into the shield, tapping the RX, and grabbing Kshatriya. That means that the O is safe to do whatever he wants, and he decides to swing probably into the RX 78. He does have no resource open, that means he can't do any actions. He is attacking into the RX, getting 5 damage, and also saying at the end of my turn, I can repair 5. What? Oh, wait, he gave it to the Masala, so he repaired 3. Sorry, my bad. For one reason, I had in my head that he had another Optimus on and put it under the. Slowly building the board that we all love and hate. Is he able to get through this? Double red blue matchup. Base 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this what we think it is? No, it's not what we think it is. Swing with the Talgis. Blocking with the Striker Pack token. Still 2 units on the board. 3 shields left. What does he decide to do here? Base 5 for the Quibbly and the Haman. He is able to ping the O, actually. He is able to ping the O. Damn. And has suppression. Insane. Double ping close combat? Is this the play? Is he gonna swing into the Masala and double ping close combat? Or is he gonna be greedy and go for the suppression? The question is, what is going to happen? He is swinging into the shield with suppression. Poptimus again. Double. It's double, right? Like it's 1 and 2. Yeah, 5. And probably close combats into the O. However, having that another Poptimus is dirty. Having 2 cards in hand, 1 or left. Which one do you want? I think it's both pinks. Technically, you're not allowed to show what you're in with, but Battle of Aces destroys it. Yeah. Technically, guys, you're not supposed to tell your opponent what you have in hand. One card onto the field. Quibbly, Quibbly Alt Art, Amuro Gundam, and swings and trades. Okay. Yeah, probably they were. Okay, they probably were a double Battle of Aces. Or it's like maybe he had 2 Battle of Aces and one of them was alt art, so it's like guessing which one is the alt art, right? Which one is the money card? Base 2 more for another striker pack. Oh, if you actually play all age attack, it would be so nasty, right? Like no, like well, age attack Battle of Aces, like I hell you. Base 3? Corsica base. Putting two 1/1s onto the field. However, that does not break the base. So I'm curious, like, what else he will put down. I was contemplating, like, so I'm just not making much is happening. Actually, when I think about the Battle of Aces, like, it could have been an SP, right? So maybe it's like, guess the SP? Like, is that the one? Like, I don't know. Like, of all the juicy stuff that can happen in this turn, like, already putting down the Corsica sets you behind, especially against Blue White the O. We do know that he still has a Optimus in hand, so if he does top deck another Jupiter's card, he will be able to draw another card. So, and if he does grab the O, he is able to clear board right now, right? So, I mean, not clear board, but basically just, reduce the amount of units he has. So, curious how he will try to outplay this. Like, it's not that clear. Like, sorry, my screen. Hmm. Do note, like, in locals, we like are not that strict. But technically, if you do take longer on a turn like this, it is not allowed, right? Close combat improved. Oh, defeat? What? He had two life. Wait, am I dumb? I think he played. Yeah, two or more. I think he already had two interests, right? I mean, now the O comes and yeah, we does the yeah, there we go. Yeah, this the draw a card. I think I should just ping the swing of the O. No, it does not rest. To make a judge ruling. Technically, the O does not rest another unit. Masala, however, does because of how the O works. It makes other units with repair and rest another unit. However, this is kind of painful. Kind of saying, oof. I think it's over, right? 4 units on the field. Are you able to clear board that guy? Is he gonna be able to make a play? He does need to get rid of 3 units, which is painful. But he does have maximum resource. Do we finally see a Banshee play? Banshee play into double ping would be actually insane. Let's see how it goes. Nope, it's a Kshatriya Haman play, pinging 3 damage, which is like 2 damage to 1 unit and 1 damage to 2 different ones. It has to be the same level, which means he can only choose the tokens or the Lifrit. I mean, now it's just waiting. Like, how much does he still? I think the 4 users left. I think, right? He paid 5. There's 5 left. So, 3 damage. Which is 3 damage. Technically, you could hit into that one, then hit that one away. Still, like, not enough. Like, he hits the left feet away. It kills them both. Then he still has some resource left. For 2. For Arizel. And yeah, that's over, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Nope. That's game. Congratulations to Dio. Curious what Red Blue was playing though. Like it's not the full command spellslinger deck. So was waiting for the command spam, but yeah. So I think of this like probably one more round. So let's see what's going to happen in which matchup we get. We get back and communicate something to them. New matchups are live again. Let's see what we are gonna get. Staying in the stream table. Unlucky, no SPs. Mo versus Kevin. Kai versus. Okay. So, yeah. But is it like double winners? It's uneven, right? Yeah, that's what's gonna be. Yeah. That means we have 4 rounds. 4 rounds. The Battle of Aces. Just pull the SP, just use the SP. I mean, still need to. Because when they gonna release the Hathaway movie in English, right? Let me see. Hathaway movie. Oh, shit. Hathaway Gundam movie 2. Crunchyroll does have show it. Was a trailer only, so. Let's see what will happen. What will happen? For some reason, we keep following Mo with though. So if this is not a red deck, like what the hell? Only playing versus red today. No BP. No blue, purple. Oh, this is the specialized cut, guys. Saying how many cards you want to put on the bottom. Oh, you know, next time I just say that we put card 1 in like spot 15 and put card 2 into spot 10, and then we like all turn around like making a semi shuffle. Don't know if it's even possible. When the hits the table. Yeah, it's like just waiting. We can start. Curious what the top player is playing. If you see the color of the sleeves and playmat, probably red. So it's going to be triple red play red matchups. So I do think that red is a very strong color right now. Like it got buffed a lot, so technically it is very strong. And we have been allowed to start. And seeing that he is so good that he is starting second again, like with DO, damn. Wish I was so lucky with my dice. And the fist bump that is getting hanged. Okay, turn 1, draw for turn, and probably a pass. Let's see, next turn, going into level 2. Yep, EX resource. Does he have an overflowing affection? He does not. Decide to pass into a level 2. And now is the curious, like, oh, we see the full frontal resource. Does he pass? And he passed. So let's see, level 3. Is he able to put on a mini blocker, which is Rick Diaz or Lafrit? Taps 2 for Rick Diaz. And going to Yeah, close combat during the end step. That I was thinking like, what has happening here? But he did a close combat, taking 2 damage. So let's see what's happening. The Z Zulu. I think I said that one. Yes, I'm passing turn. Going to a level 4, 3 plus the EX. Swinging into the shield, killing the EX. Paying 2 for a striker pack. For a 2 for a launcher strike token. And pinged with the gun tank onto the Rigdias, killing it immediately, still having the 2-4 token left, but swinging for 4 onto the EX base. Is he able to block? Does he decide to block or not? Do know that when you are attacking a player, you gain plus 2 AP, so that's why it is harder to block this one. Decides to take the EX base hit. Going to level 5 for a normal resource. Only have a unit on the field. What is he going to put down? He's swing into the unit. Pays 2 in the end stop for Battle of Aces. Killing it in process. But technically, this is illegal. To declare, because technically it is attack step, blocker step, action step into battle damage. Battle damage was taken, so there is no action step anymore except for end of the turn, which means that at the end of the turn he was able to put the Battle of Aces regardless, giving the damage. But that does mean that he is not able to play another striker pack. Putting down the Corsica base, he has none in the trash. So it means he is able to put down the 4-2 Talgis token. Still having a blocker on the field. What does he decide to do? And pays 2 for an Anxia, but unable to ping onto the enemy unit. Having 3 units on the board, and then the fleet paying 3 for the RX, paying 1 for the Amudore. What is designed to rest? Size to rest. Swinging into the Anxia. Yes, taking 3 damage. And passing the turn. It's a slow build up for the O right now, but we are waiting for the later turns wherein we will see what will happen. Technically, the Talgis token can also attack into the Gundam if he wants to. Putting down the Sinanju. Attacking with the Talgis token. Probably in the RX. Putting the paying 1 for unforeseen incident, minusing 3 damage, only taking 1 damage, letting the Gundam live. Passing turn. Level 7, which is the moment that it is our big boy's time to shine. Does he have that card? He does not. Attacks with the RX-78 into the base. Have to double check. Level 7. How much is the base? 2 for probably a small for the striker pack that he had to take back, and he's going to probably put down the 2-4 token, still having 4 resources up, going to pay 4 for the Masala Alt Art. And because of end of turn mechanics, he will repair 2. Yep. Now I'm curious what will happen, because we have a Sinanjo on the field that is able on pair to become high maneuver, and if he hits the shield, he will be able to ping 2 damage, which technically could hit the Masala, making the O setup actually a lot harder. So curious what will happen now. He is deciding to pay for the Satria and puts down the Marida Link. He is pinging 2 that he can put on any unit. He pings on the Gundam. The Gundam and technically, yeah, I understand why he's doing it. I think, yeah, I know. Because, like, basically, I think what he wants to do is, like, you want to swing, and technically just you want to, yeah, okay. Because then you can battle of aces both, right? Yeah. But then, like, 3 cards left in hand. Slowing, attacking with Sinanju. He blocks with the Striker Pack token, giving 2 damage. However, does not give the ping. 3 cards left in hand. 2 Lasers left up. Is he able to pull down a Battle of Aces? He decides to swing with the Kshatriya and has an ability to ping 1 damage. He is not allowed to choose the Masala because it is level 6. He can only choose the Gundam and Telefrit. So what will happen here? He's swinging into the Gundam and pinged 1 on the Telefrit. Still having double blockers up, but only 3 cards in hand. Does he have a battle? He swings with the gun tank into the shield, gets an Amudare burst into the hand. Setting him at 4 cards, 5 cards after draw, which is an actual nice number. So let's see if he is able to pay a pace 2 for the close combat. And only putting it to 3, which is actually painful. So let's see what will happen. And that it is. It is the O that hits the table, getting the link with the Poptimus, Alt Art O with normal Poptimus, giving the repair 2 on the Masala drawing mark because it's the stupidest card. And that means that he is able to get full HP after this turn. What else is he able to do? He attacks with Lafite into the Sinanju and killing himself. 4 cards left in hand. Build setup slowly coming, attacking with the O, probably into the gun tank. Because you want to keep swinging with your bodies. Yes, taking 1 damage. 3 cards left in hand. Do you take the gamble and attack the shield? Base 1. And the EX for a Lefrit. 3 cards left in hand. Full repair. Maximum HP. And yeah, this is kind of a hard spot to be in right now. Shove resolve, drawing 2 cards. Ik is thinking. What's going to happen now? I still like. Did he just put on the Sinanju and passed? Yes, he did. But that does mean, however, that the Masala will be able to arrest the Sinanju and, yeah, basically able to control the board. There's not much you can do about this. If he is able to, he attacks with the Masala into the shield, resting the Sinanju. Full frontal, going to hand, resting the Sinanju, attacking with the O into the Sinanju, taking 5 damage, healing 3 end of the turn. But he still has maximum resource left. Does he have another Pop Temus Link? He has a Masala and he puts down 3 again for a perfect strike. But only 2 cards left in hand. That means, though, however, if you're able to clear the board, that is a painful situation to be in. Contemplating what we are doing. I was want to say this opponent that he is able to see his hand, but I think he said already. Paying for another show of resolve, drawing 2 in the process. Let's see what is going to happen next. He does have an enemy with 5 units onto the field, and he has 4 shields left. If he's unable to clear at least one, he will probably be into immediate lethal range next turn. He's just like waiting. It's like nothing much happening here. Like this is, however, going a bit slow. Let's see if I can. Yep. But it's on the opponent to call me, so I've just DM'd him that he is able to call slow play. Like, but that means you're done. Did you win? Were you good? Were you good at this game? Mr. Billie Jean? The fleet into the shields, which is nothing. Perfect strike into the shields, which is nothing. No, you suck. You lost a base, which that goes into hand. That one and that one, and finish the game. Finally done. You suck. Hey, I mean that does mean that it's worth being playmat from what I understood, right? Really? Be right back. 1 second. Okay, then. Okay, congratulations to Mo winning the tournament again with the O. I have confirmation that it was the last round. I was doubting it was the last round, but it is the last round. So, thank you guys for watching and see you guys at the next online locals.